their own architect, their own gentleman who deals with the council, and so on and so forth. So you don't have to do anything yourself, you just let Extend the Home get on with it.
About how we might go up. There were obviously some complications and things to overcome, but he gave us 3 or 4 different ways in which we could go up, a number of different ways where we could locate things like staircases and so on. And from there we had a supervisor who came in and who managed the tradespeople and the kind of scheduling of that, and everything went very smooth.
I actually observed Extend the Home building a house locally, and I watched them for about 4 months to see what the project looked like, and then I was brave enough one day to phone and I said, let's just get someone out and just see what he's got to say. So we drew up our rough plans, because Tim's quite good at doing that sort of thing, and we just decided that we'd see what he was like, and he had some great ideas.
Problems, and they assured us at every step that that they could and would avoid those sort of things. They produced a document called, I think it was something like Smooth Sailing, that stepped out what we could expect moving forward, and I thought that was very important. But the whole process was one of sitting down on a number of occasions and actually satisfying ourselves that they would work in the way that we wanted.
The way we lived, and doing most of the building and only breaking through into the existing house in the end, so it actually fitted very much with the way
It's terrific that we didn't have to move out, and I guess people think that it's going to be really messy, but in fact, because they didn't come through the ceiling until about 3 or 4 weeks before completion, there was no dust, there was no mess. We were able to live in the bottom section of the house almost uninterrupted. Many times we weren't even aware that the tradespeople were on site, so it was good.
They would come and remove all the debris from out the back. It was great. It really was. And if they didn't come Friday, they were here first thing Saturday morning. Yeah. Never ever had anything there on a Sunday. Yeah. Always had a clean site. So, and we've actually recommended Extend a Home to a few people, and we've actually had word back from people saying we were interested in who actually did your house, because we couldn't believe how clean and tidy the site was.
Tradesmen were first class. They were very professional in their approach. They certainly cleaned up after themselves all the way through. They talked us through what they were doing. They were quite happy to include us and let us know where they were up to and where the project was up to. And overall, without exception, they were very good, very capable tradesmen.
I found all the tradespeople very friendly, very competent. They were respectful of the fact that we were living in the house at the time, so they would always, ring when they arrived and just let us know what they were going to be doing. They cleaned up every day, and there was very little mess around, and it all seemed to go quite smoothly.
If I had to have my time over again, I'd still do the same thing. We would live there, and it wasn't a major ordeal for us.
It was very good communication. I knew exactly what was happening every day, and the team would then come in and tell me exactly what they were going to